scan the audience first. Smile, everyone. Cheese. Just kidding. Mom, do you want a seat?
No, I'm fine.
Are you sure? This is going to be about 7 minutes.
I'm fine.
You got your phone somewhere?
Okay.
Alrighty. Thank you all for coming. Today is my speech. Just kidding. Okay, have any of you guys ever wondered what this world would be like if everyone were more open-minded enough to accept others for who they are, instead of the color of their skin and their particular religion, cultures? Just accept everybody for who we are individually, and we're all human, you know. So, today, I want to kind of introduce you guys to world religion being taught in public schools or just any schools, period. It's okay, you don't have to worry about getting it one.
I'm just going to turn it.
Traditionally, when people wanted answers to life's ultimate questions, who we are, why are we here, what does it all mean, what, if anything, are we supposed to do, they look to their revealed text or to their ancestral myth. That one is by, it's Illustrated World's Religion, A Guide to Our Wisdom Traditions, it's by Houston Smith and HarperCollins, published by HarperCollins Publisher on August of 1995. Human beings create, learn, and adapt to culture. The culture helps us to understand ourselves as both individuals and members of various groups. Human cultures exhibit both similarities and differences. We all, for example, have systems of belief, knowledge, values, and traditions. Each system is also unique. That one is by Study About Religions and Social Studies curriculum on socialstudies.org. Anyways, growing up, my mom was always a hippie, and I was always kind of taught, too bad she's in the other room for this,
Okay.
I was always taught that you never judge others, you're always polite enough to accept everybody for who they are. And I want to talk about world religion being in public schools and what kind of effect it would have on us all. Well, first question is, I guess, what is world religion? World religion is basically all the different types of religion worldwide. There are numerous types of world religions, some of them being, or I guess some of them are just listed: Christianity, Buddhism, Judaism, Taoism, if I said that right, Hinduism. It's also religion is basically any specific belief or system of belief about deity, whatever that word is, often involving rituals, a code of ethics, and philosophy of life. It's author B.A. Robinson, Religions of the World, religioustolerance.org. What kind of role does religion play in society? First of all, religion plays a role of guidance to everyone who follows a particular religion. Religion is what many would blame on a war breaking out. Also, obviously a lot of people blame religion for most of the wars. Organized religion of any kind generally includes ethic or list of rules of accepted behavior to live by. This guidance is by a higher power. No matter what the name of the deity, usually serves basis for moral code or internal sense of right. Or wrong. Am I saying the word wrong? Deity. Whatever. Sounds like I'm saying deity. Just kidding. Sorry, this sounds like I'm saying it. That one was by Debates Society. Does religion play a vital role in modern society? On debates.juggle.com. So, in other words, I'm just going to kind of talk about this. World religion being taught in public schools, I think it'd be great for a number of reasons. One of them being that too many people here, or in this world, I guess, judge others for their particular religion and color of their skin. They just don't know. They're brought up to be taught one particular religion, which is fine. But I think that if we were all taught in public schools, then we'd be forced to be a little more open-minded on other particular religions. And if we were to learn more about them, I think that we'd be able to accept everybody else a little more. And I think less bullying would take place in schools and for kids growing up. Hopefully, I would think, anyways, that not as much bullying would take place. Kids would be accepted for who they are because they'd be more forced to understand. And let's see. In other words, it's not. We all have our own sense of who our higher power is, and it's just what everybody believes is separate. But it's not based on our color of skin or what our choices are on who we believe in or what we believe in. It's based more on the underlying ability to love and to and what individuals choose. And I kind of lost my place. Anyways, yes, I'm doing a fantastic job, I know. Anyways, here's a couple of, this one, this is just a little visual. It says world religions by percentage, if you guys can't see it. In other words, it says Christians are 33.32% of the world religions. Muslims are 21.01%, Buddhists are 5.84%, Hindus are 13.26%, other religions are 12.48%, and non-religious is 14.09%. Here is another picture I just wanted to print off, and it's just, it's just a woman who's representing her own form. I guess you'd call it Indian. She's got the dot in her head, and just says world religions on this, and I just thought this was a beautiful picture because it just pretty much tells a story that we're all beautiful in our own way, regardless of who our God is or our higher power is. We are all entitled to our own opinions. We are all loved by our higher power, and that's all that matters. I think we're all, equal as one, and it should never be judged. And I guess if anybody would get a chance to ever think about, public schools being taught in, or world religion being taught in public schools. So, anyways, this is the one last thing I want to say is, this is an actual quote right here, but it says this whole issue of true and false religions and the classification that demonstrated the claims of each led to the necessity to defend one religion against another. Unfortunately, this type of classification is arbitrary and subjective, continues to exist. This was listed in World Religions, Beliefs, and Traditions from Across the Globe by Robert Pollock, published date 2008, and published by Fall River Press. So, anyways, yes, I know. Within this world, there are lots of conflicts and struggles with one another due to difference in beliefs and higher powers, obviously. Just if we could all just think about what kind of world this would be, and how much more harmony would be here on earth if we were taught at a young age about all the different world religions. Not only would we be less judging to others if we understood them more, but we'd also be more likely to choose our own path of religion versus it being forced down our throats by our parents or guardians or, by a particular, just instead of one particular religion being taught. I think it's free will for us all to choose our own religion, and if we all had the choice, no better way to learn about them than being taught them in school. So, anyways, thank you guys for coming. I'll consider world religion being taught in public schools, and thank you all. I did too. All right. Look, it's just